trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bembry in at the 3. And for Washington, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. Now here's Harden. Driving to the basket. Beal against Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. First team.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
First free throw is good. We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think was extra special.
Yeah, well, Brad got to start for Team Durant and was close friends with Jason Tatum. But Beal started mentoring Jason from a young age, both growing up in St. Louis, and incredibly, both have become stars in the NBA.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's Claxton. Pass to the Bembry. Plenty of space. He can't hit that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And a wide open look for Irving. And the Nets miss again.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. It's hard to find.
And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Kuzma. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Shoots from 12. Again, Irving missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Irving against Beal. Buries it down low. Beal's got 6.
Love how Beal rises over the D. He loves out-muscling them at every turn.
And Brooklyn has possession. 4-point game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Kuzma, right side. Over Edwards. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
He excels at scoring from the mid-range. Kuzma is awesome at making use of these spots on the floor.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harden kicks to Irving. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Irving. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Pass to Beal. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
That's his first
Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Harden against Dinwiddie. Harden bounce pass. Here's Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Dinwiddie passes to Caldwell Pope. In the corner, it's Gafford. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Can't get it to fall.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And Dinwiddie, with some big shoes to fill, steps into the vacancy Westbrook left with the Wizards. And Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. And this is where the front offices have to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
Now Gafford. James Harden missing on the 3. Gafford with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And it's good, 2 points.
The mobility of Kuzma coming into play there. Outstanding in setting good screens and rolling fast.
Outside Irving. The pass to Harden. And there's the drive. The shot by Irving. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Oh, look, what a confident shooter Irving is. He looks so calm and collected whenever he rises and fires like this.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Gafford. Rebound, Brooklyn. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Ryan is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Diaz checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Mills. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell. The kick out to Aldridge. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Team foul.
Beal is so strong. He takes contact well. He's phenomenal to get the D to whack him when he's trying to shoot the ball.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Free throw good, Beal.
Yeah, and after 1 year of collegiate basketball, Beal knew he was ready for the NBA, and I'd say he was right.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Mills passes to Aldridge. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And it's Aldridge missing.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nets trailed by 8. Mills passes to Thomas.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your Wizards, Corey Kispert.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Avdia. Here's Harrell. Good, nice job down low. Harrell's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
1:37 left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. And they get it. Aldridge trying to break free. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Aldridge. Griffin down low, guarded by Holiday. Griffin dishes to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Kispert. And stolen by Aldridge. It's over Avdia. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding though and looking for the best shot possible.
Holiday with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And Holiday kicks to Kispert. Holiday, the pass to Avdia. And it's Bryant in the corner. Offline with his 3. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets, trailing here by 8. And he gets the bucket.
Bembry, assisted Patrick Mills.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded by Thomas. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Here's Aldridge. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Oh, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Wizards. Brown and Hachimura up at the 4. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Harrell. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Thomas. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And stolen by Harrell. Hachimura against Millsap. And that one's good. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, a defender mixes it up with
Timeout on the floor.
Rui's
Brooklyn timeout.
physicality gets him through.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Plays it up and banks it in.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Harden surveying the D. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Washington.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Harden. Claxton. Out to Edwards. Here's Harden on the wing. Four on the shot clock. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Tipped away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul.
That's his third personal
And that'll
foul.
be his third foul so
First
far.
team foul.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now the pass to Millsap. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Pass to Hachimura. Right wing, Kuzma. And again, Washington, no good. Nets trailed by 8. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second
That's
team
his
foul.
4th foul, and we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 13.
On the floor.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
For the Wizards, Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura, and Beal subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Beal against Millsap. Beal the pass to Bertans, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
Shot clock at 6, and finished off by Beal.
Bill likes to mix it up every once in a while. Remarkable at slamming it down in style.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 8-point game. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's Beal, and the layup is good. He's got 14.
He's a go-to scorer. Once Beal starts to heat up, you better watch out.
It's the Nets now. Harden outside. Irving against Beal. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Over Millsap. Kuzma can't get it to go. Nets trailed by 8. Here's Edwards. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside Beal. Over in the corner, Bertans. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
The Nets have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Irving with it. Now Beal defending. Got that one up quick. Irving's got 15 points. For Washington, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Knocks it loose. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. A 3-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Millsap, and Millsap slips it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Kuzma against Edwards. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Claxton.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Edwards dishes to Millsap. Back to Irving. Nets passing it around, and good that time. Now just a 3-point Wizards lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Washington making some changes. Ryan is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Bertans. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Dinwiddie. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Paul Millsap. Bembry's checked in for Edwards. That's Mills in for James Harden.
Many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Over to the wing. Passes to Griffin. Here's Bembry from deep. Rebound by Harrell. shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Beal, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
The Wizards have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts. Right around 78%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Beal. Obvious checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Thomas checked in for Irving. He hits both from the stripe. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Mills.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Thomas against Beal. Great D that time from Griffin. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Washington out in front, up 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screens, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself, but for them. We're kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish, came out in the second quarter, kind of sluggish, but just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Kyrie, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and 1 assist. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts, ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine, sort of like myself.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bembry in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Irving, following the bucket by the Wizards. Claxton, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Washington leading now by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
First team
And this
foul.
is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Washington.
And he makes the first. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 7. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Beal. And he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got 17 now.
Irving has some of the best handles in the game. I mean, he has the rock on the string, so how can you contain him when he has handles like that?
Beal against Irving. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered closely. Bembry with the rebound. Nets trailed by 5. On its way from Irving for 2. Washington with the rebound.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Takes the 13-footer. Again, Irving missing. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Washington. Left side, Beal beyond the arc.
Washington foul. Spencer Dinwiddie.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Harden. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Wizards leading by 7. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Inside, there's the killer 2-handed slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Edwards. In transition, here come the Nets. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Out in the open court, Irving's just too quick, too shifty to contain.
Oh, Kuzma's in position. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Harden. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Beal from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Here's Bembry. A miss that time would have put him up. The Wizards with the lead. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Beal. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Look, Beal can't be stopped. Once he gets a little wiggle room, he pulls without hesitation.
The Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And the pass to Claxton. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards leading by 3. Left side, Beal. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Kuzma, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The Nets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Beal against Irving. To the right side. Here's Bembry. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And he dumps it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Beal against Irving. In the corner, Harden. Rebounded by the Wizards.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Irving looking over the floor. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Irving's got 22.
Timeout on the floor.
That gives him 2 3-quarters for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Washington calls timeout.
Hey, fans, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
line, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Carroll comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Bradley Beal. And then for Brooklyn, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Harden outside. He kicks it to Griffin. Outside Aldridge. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin still has some ability athletically, and he can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore. He's been taking more threes. Hoping this will help prolong his career.
Washington with the ball, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Bryant. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie against Aldridge. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Edwards. Off target from three-point range. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a one-point game. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Griffin kicks to Mills. Dinwiddie against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him when the game is tight. He ups his intensity level.
Dinwiddie passes to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Holiday finds Caldwell Pope. Misses the three.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And Washington has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Dinwiddie against Aldridge. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Nets leading by 3.
Washington foul. Spencer
The Nets making a switch here.
That's his second personal foul. First team
11
foul.
seconds left in the third quarter.
Coming on to
Here's
the floor.
Harden. Oh, he jams it right over Corey Kispert. Wow.
James Harden.
I mean, come on. He's playing with them, juggling act. I mean, he's so clever with the ball in his hands, just a master at creating space for himself.
Holiday. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Brown and Hachimura up at the forward. Then there's Harrell. Then there's Kispert. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Assisted by
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right side Holiday. And stolen by Aldridge. Here we go, one-on-one. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach to Brooklyn?
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Now here is Hachimura. Pass to Holiday. Drills it from outside.
Court awareness and keeping overtime. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Nets leading by 6. Driving in, Mills. Up and in from the low block.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And they recover it. And Holiday kicks to Avdia. Griffin with the steal. And Thomas has it in the corner. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
3-point field goal.
And now it's an 11-point Nets lead. Kispert, the pass to Holiday. Shoots over Griffin. Another miss by Holiday.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Shot's good by Mills.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Here's Kispert. And again, unable to change momentum here. To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Griffin. No good on the triple. Avdia with it. Thomas is there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Z-Bo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Washington making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Bradley Beal comes in for Kispert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Thomas. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Claxton no good. And like the great Z-Bo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Really left alone that time.
DeAndre Bembry.
And the Nets lead by 12.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Here's Bembry. Here's the three. Washington with the rebound. Harrell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Beal can't get it to go. Nets leading by 10. Here's Bembry. Dishes it to Aldridge. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the wing right side. Avdia dishes to Harrell. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Mills. The pass to Claxton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first
when
personal
they've gone
foul.
to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
For the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Harrell, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Avdia. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Edwards, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And they're able to recover. A 3 sinks the triple. Kuzma's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Washington.
Improving his range over time. When Kuzma connects from there, you know he's locked in.
Timeout called the Nets. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Bembry. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Lighting up the scoreboard all night. I mean, Irving's showing the versatility and his persistence.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Beal. Launches it. Good on the triple. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The key staple of Beal's game, all he needs is a little separation. And his 3-ball, cash.
Here's Irving, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here. Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
There's Beal with the 3, and again, Washington with the triple.
Oh, he just caught the defense knocking. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Irving, drives to the hoop, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 30.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Kyrie Irving.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the basket is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Irving with the ball. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.